quiet, it won't be safe, and it won't be calm.
Run up and down lots of corridors!
That was the one!
It's turned off to the right, Brigadier.
Locking phasers on target.
They're locking phasers. Ray shields.
Fire!
But I tell you what it will be. I'll tell you what it will be. The trip of a lifetime.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good morning. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world. I am particularly spiffy. I am unbelievably spiffy, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, I've been spiffier than I've been in quite some time. You're finding me in fine fettle, in good spirits, right? In good spirits. Say, well, there's a fly in there, so we can get rid of that. Anyway, this is not a live show. I am sorry. This is a pre-record. This is not really a show at all. This is a more of a channel out to explain why I'm not doing a show today. And I am gagging. Oh boy, I am gagging to do a stream. I have so much to talk to you about. I really do. Genuinely, I do. So, I'll give you the bullet points. If you've been following what's going on, the apocalypse is coming and getting here really soon. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to start. Could be any day now. Anyway, but as you may know, my son was due to get married tomorrow on Wednesday, and he's been called back to the army. He's a commander, tank commander. How much cooler can you get that? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to. They're not going to let me home to get having time off for months, literally months, right? This is crazy things are going down. My other son is also in the front lines in active combat as well, right? So let's just say his fiance was also on active duty, right? Also on active duty. Is on the front, not on the front lines, but she's also active. She was distraught, right? She was distraught to say the least, beside herself. So my son is I would say a can-do person, right? That's a good way of describing can-do. So I don't know how, but we had this literally a military operation to have his wedding moved to where he was, which was literally in a field camp, right? A field camp. I don't even know where it was. Right? I don't know what it was. They gave us GPS coordinates to go to. We weren't allowed to talk about this. I wasn't allowed to talk about it, even in private messages or social media. I wasn't allowed to WhatsApp anybody. Total secrecy, right? Which again, that's not good for me because I like to talk, right? I'm a bit of a over speaker, one could say. So I've been gagging to tell you about this, and it was crazy, right? It was so we. I'm going to tell you the full story tomorrow, right? The full story. I'll pull up a picture which gives you an idea of the day. Honestly, I have to tell you, for me, it's one of the most beautiful weddings I've ever been to. Right? It really, really is. We had to go to these. I don't know where. Then the army met us, right? As we're driving there, I see the Lebanese border, right? I can't give you more details on that. And there's plumes of smoke. I'm not exaggerating. There's wall-looking stuff going on right in front of me. So then they take us to this camp. And again, it's a field. It was a field. There's probably about 200 men there, a bunch of tanks, bunch of hardware. Imagine a Vietnam movie. That's what it looked like, right? But it was incredible. Man, it was just absolutely incredible. They brief us what to do in case we get targeted by Hezbollah, which is why we weren't allowed to talk about this, right? Listen, those Iranians, they may be some angry people, but man, they don't get angrier than when they see a Jewish wedding, right? They are not happy. They don't say Mazel Tov, right? They don't say Mazel Tov. So the briefs what to do, like Eagle, on the ground, I'm I got to do the running around and crying incoherently and shitting myself, which is probably my go-to thing. So anyway, and then we have the wedding. It was incredible. It was, again, I'll show you a couple of video snippets. Right, what's this one over here? It'll give you a feeling what it is. Oh, that's my younger son. He got the day off from another front, right? So this is, again, I'm going to go into a lot more detail tomorrow. There's a lot to talk about. It was wild, man. It was wild. You have the thing where the bride sits and everybody like dances around the bride. It was excellent, right? Food was really fantastic. But yeah, I think that gives you a little taster of the just the sheer joy. And it was a very joyful occasion, in the oh yeah, this is my local rabbi, right? One of the soldiers there was one of his students. He danced up a storm. However, like in the Jewish world, weddings are very communal affairs, right? The whole community gets, and this more so than anything else. I mean, like this light and darkness, which is what it was, right? This absolute light and darkness is it's a community experience. It's a communal experience, right? So normally you have these things called Sheva brachos, like the day that was it the week after the wedding. You have like these big festive meals and like mini parties every night. I'll go into the reason why, but we can't do that, right? Because he's back out. He's sleeping next to a tank tonight, right? He doesn't. His new wife doesn't know when he's going to see him. She's back in active combat. They're back in uniform. I'll try and get a picture of them. Here we go. Yeah. Well, might do that. All right. Doink. We go over here. Lost the place. There you go. We go over here. Doink. Is it coming? No, on the wrong thing. There you go. That's what I wanted. There, right there. Right, so they're literally back in uniform, right? Back in active combat. She isn't, but they're back in active duty, I should say. They don't know when they're going to see each other again, right? They don't know if they're going to see each other again. I think they will. Just an incredible time, right? It was an incredible time. But anyway, the thing is this: a bunch of our friends, they want to make this again. It's like these festive meals because they weren't able to come. And oh my god, we have this one friend who is like the most patriotic Israeli, just loves everything about Israel, right? And this is like, oh my god, this person would have plutzed to be there. I'm teaching a Jewish word, plutz, right? Plutz works out very nicely. It's just in the background. They put a bunch of flowers in the tank. Look at this. Here, 1 second. There you go. You can just. Anyway, yeah. Look, there's a lot to talk about with the story. There's a lot to talk about with Doctor Who. A lot of stuff going down. I will be back live tomorrow. I apologize, and I genuinely apologize. It's killing me that I'm not live today, right? Because again, my friends want to make this celebration and like take part and find out, hear the whole story. Fine, I'm doing that tonight instead. Probably right now while you're watching this video. I hope you enjoy this. Join me tomorrow, right? Join me tomorrow where we'll talk about this. Again, there's so much going on. Oh my god, there is so much going on. There's even stuff going on in Doctor Who, right? There's so much going on. We will take the piss. We'll have a laugh. And we'll be back tomorrow. Anyway, I just want to give you guys a quick update on what's going on for me as the world ends. Hope the world is ending well for you, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. I'm going to hit the end broadcast button. I'm going to hit it again, and that Wizzy Will's going to go around and around.